Hey, so our warm up for today is a 6-minute AMRAP, starting with a 10 to 15 second starfish plank. So we're going on each side. Try to stack this wrist right underneath the shoulder. We don't want to be way out here like that. Okay. So here, arm full extension, and then we're going to raise one leg, one arm. So we're going to hold 10 to 15 seconds per side. Then after that, we're going to go into 5 to 8 glute bridges. So you can go here, you can even do froggers if you'd like. But keep the heels close to the butt, arms down the side. I'm just going to squeeze those glutes as I raise my hips up and then back down. So 5 to 8 of these. And then we go into 5 to 8 sit-ups. Okay, or you can even do it like this. All right, and then a 15-second Superman hold. Six-minute AMRAP, enjoy. All right, after we finish our 5-minute AMRAP, or 6-minute AMRAP warm-up, we're then gonna begin our WOD. So our WOD is 2 parts today. First part is a 5-minute AMRAP of 10 weighted sit-ups with our arms extended, and then 10 seated overhead presses. 5 minutes, rest for 2 minutes before we begin part 2, which is another 5-minute AMRAP of 10 sit-ups, followed by 10 pike push-ups. So starting with that first 5-minute AMRAP with those weighted sit-ups. So let's set up with a little bit wider stance here with our legs. And we can grab a duffel bag, a gym bag to start with. I'm gonna lie back, arms at full extension here. I'm gonna go 10 reps. Bam. So try to sit up. Nice and tall, keeping the arms extended. Have someone's hair on my nose. Back to the next rep, okay? So that's one option. We can also use a dumbbell. Bam, so that's 1 and 2. Now, for some of you that may be really uncomfortable to keep that narrow grip on that dumbbell, it's all right. We can go 10 per side, or excuse me, 5 per side. Switch. All right, and the same thing with the kettlebell. All right, you can always alternate 5 reps per side for a total of 10. Now, as soon as you finish your 10 sit-ups, then we go into our 10 overhead presses. So if I use my bag, I would execute my last sit-up and then go right into my presses. So make sure to really drive the head through at the top. Stay nice and tight in the core. We don't want to be rounding it at all. Sit up nice and tight here. 10 reps. We can also use our dumbbell. Right? If that's too uncomfortable for some of you, you can go 5 per side. Again, sitting up nice and tall, nice and tight in the belly. And the kettlebell, same thing. If that's too uncomfortable, we can use for the presses. All right, 5 reps per side. So that's our 5-minute AMRAP. We're gonna rest 2 minutes, and then we go into the second part, which is 10 sit-ups, followed by 10 pike handstand push-ups. So I got my ab mat here. If you don't have an ab mat at home, you can use a folded up towel. So I'm gonna go right into my 10 sit-ups. 8, 9, 10. I'm gonna transition into my pike push-ups. So think of a downward dog, but we're walking those hands back a little bit more. I'm gonna stay basically on the balls of my feet. All right, now what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna keep my eye line back behind me. I'm not gonna look at the mat. I'm not looking at the floor, okay? So I'm looking back behind me. Then I'm going to lean forward, head going towards my mat or my towel. Notice how my elbows are pointed behind me and they're not flaring out. Okay, so I'm right here forming this nice tripod position between my head and my hands. All right, and then from here, I'm going to push up and through. Notice how I kind of rocked back on my feet a little bit more. I'm locking it out as if I was pressing a barbell overhead.
And then back forward. Bam. Just think of push pressing or strict pressing a barbell for 10 reps. Finish my 10th rep, and I hit the sit-ups again for 5 minutes.
All right, y'all, we've got Friday's after party here.
Oh, hey. So today's after party, we're going for 30-second scorpion hold on each side. So I'm gonna swing this over. Now what I want you guys to do is try to get that foot flat if you can, and bring it closer towards that leg instead of going way out. And then really drive this knee away from you if you can. Drive it away, drive, drive, drive. I'm also using my hand over here to kind of help push against. I'm driving the knee. And we're gonna try and hold this for 30 seconds. And then we'll switch. For 30 seconds. As soon as we've hit both sides for 30 seconds, then we're gonna go into a 30-second arm across the chest. Hold and squeeze for 30 seconds each side.